Hello everybody. I would love to talk to you about how to ignite your potential, how to let go of the darkness, the shadow, and how to access the magic of your life and get the life you deserve. And I'm going to start by saying that your old beliefs are limiting you. And the first thing that you need to do in order to progress is let go of the old beliefs, because you can never go beyond your beliefs unless you change your beliefs. And what you believe, you actually become. This was said by the French philosopher Descartes 300 years ago. Because our beliefs shape our reality. We will experience a lot of problems in life if we are not grounding in the right beliefs. If you are holding on to outdated beliefs implemented within ourselves from the youth, from the childhood, from the parents, from the society, from the environment, from your friends, beliefs that we are holding on for many, many years. But in order to live a vibrant life, in order to live a life of success, in order to live a life in which you're not stuck, you are not overwhelmed by negativity, you have to understand the impact of beliefs in the quality of your life. So the quality of your life has a lot to do with what you believe in. And I'm going to ask you some questions, very significant, very powerful questions that will help you identify the embedded beliefs that exist in yourself, within your mind, and that influence the way you shape your life. First thing I'm going to ask you, what thoughts do you keep on thinking? Because you will be amazed to see that you keep on thinking the same thing, the same thoughts keep on coming and coming. Because your brain is programmed by your habits. Your brain creates patterns of behavior. And what's important to notice that the neurons in the brain create clusters around your thoughts. And because there's a very big increase of traffic in your thoughts, you keep on projecting the same thoughts over. And the more you think of something, the more difficult it is to let go of your thoughts. So the first question is, please, can you examine what your thoughts are? A lot of repetition of the same thoughts, like keep on repeating the way you think, create an obsessive compulsive disorder personality. So the more you think about a certain person who left you, why my boyfriend left me, why did I divorce, and you keep on asking yourself all of these things, the more you think, the more you become obsessed with those thoughts. And you have no answers, because those thoughts would actually stimulate the same reaction. So if you think negative about the person who did something wrong, the more you think, the more you cannot let go of that person. The more you think, the more you tend to release some emotions that are not positive. So I want you to be aware of your thoughts and be aware of the emotion that come out of your thoughts. What I want you to do, and I'm going to give you an exercise that is very, very powerful. Take a notebook or take even your iPhone or whatever phone you have, and you can write on this. And make sure for the next number of days, you're jogging down how you feel, introspecting your thoughts, introspecting how you feel about your thoughts and the emotion that are coming out of your thoughts. And you will be surprised to see how repetitive they are, how you keep on projecting the same emotions over and over. And one of the oldest emotions is actually fear. You know, because overactive fear will always lead to wrong decisions. And you don't want wrong decisions. You don't want to operate on negative emotion. You don't want to operate on fear. But anger, fear, negativity, hate, gentleness, and all those insecurities that come out of those thoughts that you keep on repeating will manifest sooner or later in your life. So it is imperative that you become aware of those thoughts. It is imperative that you try to change the process of thinking. And probably it sounds impossible. It sounds like I cannot actually change the way I think. I'm thinking the same way for 30 years, for 40 years. How can I change? But you know, it's amazing that those reoccurring thoughts, that they simply pop up. And if you're assuming a negative outcome about something, you will be amazed to see that that outcome would actually manifest, because the way you think translates into physical reality. So what I'm trying to say, when you do the exercise, make sure you try to reprogram your thought by replacing the negative thought with the positive thought. If you keep on thinking that you're going to lose your job, start telling yourself, I'm going to find a better job, but I will not lose my job. So replace the negative, stop the bad thought and replace it with the good one. Another question that I have for you, I want you to ask yourself, who am I listening? Am I listening to my neighbor? Am I listening to my mother? Am I listening to the people in church? Am I listening to the community? Am I listening to the government? Who's influencing me? Who's influencing us about what's happening in the world right now with this vaccine, the science, the media? Who's influencing us? Very significant. Just listen to the voice telling you, which thoughts are you projecting? Are those thoughts your thoughts or someone else's thoughts? So the exercise is, when you make decision and reevaluate your life, you have to make sure you don't allow yourself, be an adult, don't let yourself be influenced. Make your own decision and judge for yourself if you are ready to let go of a situation, if you're ready to really divorce, and don't do it because you're listening to someone else telling you what to do. Another thing is, observe yourself when you react towards something. You will be amazed to see that when you go to difficult moments, something, a shadow in you is revealed and your reaction can be extremely negative. Try to picture those moments in which your reaction is not the good one. And then 2-3 days later, have the courage to face the way you reacted to a certain circumstance. Record your reaction. And you will be amazed how you respond in a moment of negativity. Because your initial reaction is usually, that reaction is the way you respond to life overall. So you'll be amazed at the way you respond to a situation that is not a positive, might be the way you respond through years to different situations that may be similar. So, and usually we respond to anger, to something that we don't like, by sort of trying to prove ourselves that it's okay to release anger. But anger is never good, because when you release anger, when you release fear, when you release negativity, what happens in this physical body, a lot of negative catecholamine neurotransmitters in the brain are released in the bloodstream. And this is the way we live in a society that is dominated by mental disorder and by autoimmune disorders. Because we are responding negatively to a situation, we release norepinephrine, epinephrine in the bloodstream that will lead to what? To panic disorder, to compulsive disorder personality, to depression. And this is the way, we become mentally unbalanced by not controlling our feelings, not controlling the way we respond to life. We used to say that life is the way we respond to it, and everybody responds differently. Somebody responds very calm and very much in control, and some people are really losing it when something more or less bad is happening. And I also want you to pay attention how you respond to the people in your life, because many times we fight, we argue, we start talking nonsense when we are angry. So never allow emotion to control your life. Emotions, you control them. Don't let them take charge of you. Don't let anything control you. Don't let pain and suffering destroy your mental energy, your personality. So that's why embrace pain, accept the pain, understand the pain, and release the pain. That's why it's important to look at people around us in a light way, even if they're guilty, even if they're bad, if whatever they're doing to us, try to keep that positive energy, because the more you see people through your shadow, to the darkness, to the negative feeling, the more we bring the bad in them, and the more they are reflection of our own issues. So be aware of that. Try to see people in some light, because that's happening for your own good. And the question is, how can we heal from all of this? It's very simple. And you heard this a million times. By forgiving, by simplifying, by being more creative, by concentrating on the goodness within our tribe, by trying to create magic and bringing magic in our life through our own skills and abilities, by seeing beyond the moment. So all of these are things that you heard probably a million times in the past. But if you want to stop suffering and heal any aspect of your life, you have to focus on the problem other people cause to you, and let that go, and then focus on yourself, on your own healing. So I know that sometimes we trap in the belief that, oh, I have my mom or my husband doing this to me and I can't stand it anymore. Stop thinking that way and concentrate on you, on doing something good for your own life. So this is where my life is going today, into helping you heal by healing your old belief, like letting go of the things you hold on as your beliefs for a lifetime, and reprogramming the way you look at your life and reprogramming your thoughts, because that's key to living a vibrant and healthy life. So I hope this was helpful. Okay guys, I love you. I'll see you soon. I'll do a seminar on health very soon. I thank you for your friendship. I thank you for listening. And please listen to this again, because there's a lot of great points I'm making here. I love you. God bless you.